Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to show you a fun technique that I just learned. My friend Holly shared that with me. It's called Iron Off embossing. So this one I did the fall one. Yes, fall are my favorite colors. And I don't know favorite colors, but favorite season. Because blue, it's my favorite color. And this is the same thing, but then a little bit differently. So let's get started. First thing you want to do, you want to start with, excuse me, you want to start with watercolor paper. It can be done on another kind of paper too. So this one that I done today, it's with embossing, not embossing, but watercolor paper. You can do it with another paper, it's just you wouldn't really use the water. So you're gonna, this was not done embossing, I see. I just see it's not done right there, so I don't want to miss it. Okay, first thing you want to do is take your piece of watercolor paper and stamp it with Versamark. And that doesn't matter if you do it on watercolor or regular cardstock. You're going to use Versamark and emboss. We're going to emboss in clear. Oops, upside down stamp. And this stamp set, it's seasonally scattered. Let's remove this. And let's emboss that with clear powder. I like to use clear powder for this. And I'm going to turn this around, snap it. Let's move this. And let's use our embossing tool and let's emboss this. So I already done it on the Mary for the Christmas one because I'm going to show both ways that I done it so far. I just love the watercolor on this. So, okay. Now, what we're going to do, that's its emboss. And try to see. Yeah, you can see the shine a bit on this. So, for the Christmas one, I use Marina Miss, Inland Indigo, and Tempting Turquoise. And I'm going to take my aqua painter that it's full of water. If you're wondering how you put water in there, sorry, I'm using my teeth there. You just take this little cap off and you fill this with regular water and put it back on. Now to make it easier, you squeeze the water out and let's put a little coat of water. It's just that it's going to absorb better. Now I'm using my dauber and we're going to do dots. Those dots going to disappear, so don't, it's just, it make it easy to blend a good shade of blue. And then my Tempting Turquoise, because we're going to go back with the dots. It's just that the first one we're going to do, you're going to see, we're going to wash this off. And then, am I missing a dauber? I thought I had all my dauber. One must slide off someplace. Well, that's a mystery. So we're just going to use two colors. So Inland Indigo again. I know when I'm done I'm going to find it. Okay, now we're going to take our brush. I'm still looking because I'm thinking it rolled off on my table here. We're going to take this and I like to use the darker color. So I'm going to use Inland Indigo and I just use color in my cover there. We're going to color this and then let's wash our circle. Even if they're not all washed, so if they're not all completely washed, then we wouldn't have to go back. This one I put less water on it and it's better. Okay, now I won't really darken my letters though. Gonna go back on top of the letters, et voila. Now we got this done. You can come back with your, this is Tempting Turquoise, and do your dots. See how pronounced they are now? Very vivid. I get 2 in a row, that's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna come with my Inland Indigo. Because some of them gonna disappear. Et voila. Okay, that one it's done. Let's leave that aside. It's not done. The technique, it's not done. But the basic of the preparation, it's done. So now we're going to do the fall one. The fall one, I just wash. And what I mean by just wash, I'm going to take Cajun Craze and I put a drop of Reinker all in my cover. Crushed curry, old olive, and Tangelo twist. Now I got a rag here. Gonna make sure my blue it's gone from this. Now we're gonna see I got a puddle of water there. I'm just gonna wash this good here. Make sure your paper is very wet for this one. I'm gonna start with Cajun Craze. Gonna wipe my brush a little bit. Gonna come with some olive. Oh, I had some blue there. I want to disappear that. So you're gonna have different color because you're gonna wash those color together. And then I want some crushed curry. Could have more drop of the crushed curry there. Then I'm gonna go with my Tangelo twist. Make sure you do the bottom of your paper here. Okay, I want more yellow. Gonna use all I get in there. Okay, I'm going to come back with a little bit more green. And voila. So this is pretty much prepared. I would like more green, so I'm going to reach for my Reinker. Put a drop there. And the reason why it's good to have your drop right in your back of your cover there, because it's not getting waste when you close it. If it touch, it's great. I want to make sure I get enough water. Gonna add a little bit of the green here. Okay, this is gonna be done. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take iron for ironing clothes. Set that on dry setting and as high as you can. So I'm gonna lift the camera here. So your guy's gonna go up. Let's remove this here. Okay, so I set my iron. I used to have an iron just for craft, but it's downstairs. I didn't want to get it. So no water, and then on high as you can. Cotton. Take your piece of paper. Put it right here. Close this. Well, let me reach for my board. I don't want to burn my... let's put this right here. We're going to close this. I'm going to move it as high as I can. Take your iron. And now what we're doing, it's embossing off. So you're going to see... my iron turn off automatically, so it's not as high as I want it. But you're going to see in a second, It shouldn't take this long here. It's just my iron went off, you know, when I was doing the video. It's one of those safety on the iron. Now you can see the embossing coming through. And see, wow, it gets so vivid. Put it back down and emboss it again. Some of you are going to say, why you want to take the embossing off? I think it's just give that cool look of not the embossing. You don't have that shiny, so it make it look very, your color get very vivid. So now I'm going to remove this, and voila. Is that cool? So now you don't have no more embossing on this. Now we're going to do the same thing. Want to make sure with our fall one. Going to put my fall there. Even if your paper it's not dry of the water, it's okay. See now how fast it's going because my iron was hot. So you can see all those colors. Voila. Oh, I absolutely love it. And I bet if, well, it would be right the wrong way. It's pretty much gone, but I like to do it twice just to make sure that all the embossing it's gone. And the yellow paper, if you're wondering what is the yellow paper, it's just plain copy paper. That's it. Nothing more, nothing fancy to that. You don't have to use cardstock. You can even put a piece of foil on top, and that amplify the heat, and it would melt even faster. Et voila. See how, now I'm going to bring you back down. See how pretty this is? It's so vivid. So I'm going to show you the two cards again that are done. That's funny because it's almost look alike. The background there, it's from the leftover that I'm going to do a video to use your leftover. I did a video how to do your own ink pad, the marble ink pad. And I'm going to show you how to reuse it with just a spritz of water. And that's what I use in my background. Here I just stamp a snowflake. So this is how you do embossing iron off, or iron embossing off. I'm not sure how to say it, but it's embossing off. That's what I'm going to call it, embossing off. So hope you enjoyed this technique. I absolutely love it. Till next time, happy stamping, my friends.